I want to ask you about Drake coming there that day, Jay Prince coming there that day, Mike Tyson, you up in New York, Ludacris, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, all these people trying this burger, they all love it, you know what I'm saying? Like, who do you want to see come through that door next?
Probably B.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
I can't wait to get
Trill
there.
Burgers. Look, it's Trill Burgers. Now, I have employees that put in very hard hours and work very long days in my store. So yeah, I do. Every now and then they need to switch it up to keep motivating themselves. But it's very important that when people come in Trill Burgers, that it feel Trill.
Trill.
Yeah. It look Trill and it sound Trill. And that's my thing is experience. Like people come from all over America and they have an idea of what they want to hear and what they should see. When they walk in Trill Burgers. You know what I'm saying? I should see something that say UGK. I should see something that not only say Pimp C, I feel like I'm supposed to see Pimp C in there. I feel like I need to be hearing some music, if not some Screw. I need to be hearing some, like, her favorites, some Kiki, right? And they do. They absolutely do. We sell exotic pop soda in there.
Yeah.
So we trying to give them the full Houston experience with a touch of that UGK on top.
How long did it take you to come up with that, with the patty?
I didn't.
Who came up with the patty?
I didn't invent it. I didn't invent it.
She love food.
No,
so two
because
chefs,
everybody talk about it so much.
So there were two chefs, Chef Mike Pham and Chef Nando. They came together to create the perfect smash burger. So Nando, worked on the technique on how to make the patty perfect as a product itself, and Mike came up with the seasoning as well as the Trill sauce. Mike had always wanted to make a burger. He felt like a burger was the most American thing in the world, you know what I'm saying? And so with his family being from Vietnam, he felt like if he could make the best burger, it would make him feel American. He actually had just said that on Chopped. He did a burger competition on Chopped and won on Chopped too. Wow. So it's actually cementing him as the best burger chef in America, and which is really all he ever wanted to be. He's a traditional trained chef. Like he went to school and everything. And he told his parents, he wanted to be a chef, and he went to school, and they were like, okay, what kind of food are you gonna make? What kind of I'm gonna make burgers.
Like you didn't have to go to school for that.
Right? But now look at him. He literally has created the best burger in America. And as somebody explained to me, it's the best burger in the world because all the best burgers in the world have always come from America.
Come on now.
An American burger is off top better than anybody else's
What
burger.
What makes an American burger?
Well, look how Jamaican. Let me just go. I knew you were gonna do this.
What makes an American burger better than any other burger is because he'll say it's the beef.
It is. It absolutely is. That's the thing. It's the beef. It's the beef. Now, you could make a Wagyu burger, right, from a Wagyu cattle, but it would be a waste of the cow because you wouldn't be getting top dollar for the beef. If I bought a cow, like a Wagyu Japanese A5 cow, what it would cost for me to buy that beef is way too expensive because and it's because of how the cow is treated, right? So I can't afford to buy that and make only burgers. I got to sell steaks. I got to get my money's worth out of it, right? And so outside of that, if you're looking at hamburgers, we do in America have more cows and the best cows for ground beef. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm in Texas, I'm in close proximity
for sure.
to cows. I can throw a rocket in it.
We go look at some in a minute.
So I'm in a perfect place, in a perfect position to not only create a hamburger business, but sustain a hamburger business. I'm literally the #1 customer of the farm now. I buy more meat than any steakhouse, any burger company, anybody. Nobody buys more beef than them. Nobody sells more Dr. Pepper in America outside of it have to be a football game. Like a football stadium has to or a Taylor Swift concert for somebody to sell more Dr. Pepper than me in America in any given day.
Tell me about the first, your first time tasting that patty for the first time.
I couldn't believe a hamburger could taste like that. It came with onions and pickles, and I hate both. But I said
I don't like
I
onions
hate
either.
both. But I say if I'm gonna sell it, I gotta
eat it.
I gotta eat it. I got a beer. I don't drink beer.
I don't either.
But I gotta
You try to
drink it.
camouflage the onion taste with a beer.
No. I'm just saying I hate beer.
Oh, okay.
So, but I own a beer.
Oh.
Right. So,
So you had to drink
so
it.
I had to drink it. I got to try this product, and I ate it. And first of all, I couldn't believe how great it tasted.
Even with onions.
Yeah, even with the onions. I took another bite, knowing I was finna bite into onions, and I'm like,
I gotta try this.
I'm like, this the best. I'm like, this the best. I said, this the best burger I ever had in my life. And I was like, is this it? I was like, we think we got it. Give us 2 weeks and come back, right? We think we got it, but give us 2 weeks. We're gonna make some changes and come back. And I came back in 2 weeks, and it was
better.
It was one of the best meals I ever had. And so I was like, what are we doing? Like, how quick can we activate this company? So I host a food award ceremony every year in Houston, the Tastemaker Awards. That year I said, I don't want the money. Give me a booth. I got a company and I want to present it because it's where all the food bloggers, all the food writers,
the critics,
right?
everybody,
all
there.
the owners, right? All of these people, they already gonna be in that room instead of me trying to get people to come somewhere where I'm gonna be. So they gave us a little table. We set up, we cut them in quarters, and we were cooking from a kitchen that was about 3 minutes away. So we brought over the first 20 burgers, we cut them up. Because it was me, I had a line, people ate, and then people got right back in line. They was like, because you could only get a quarter.
A quarter, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at first the line was short, and then by the end of the day, we literally had the longest line in the midst of all the best chefs and all the top restaurants in town.
Wow.
Nobody had more business. Well, not business because it was all giveaways, but nobody had more attention to their brand that night than we did. And so, okay, let's present it to the people. So we did our first pop-up, and we had about 100 people show up. It was about 90-something degrees. It took us a while to get the kitchen going. So I'm walking the line with water as I've always done, and we still do provide ice water for people.
So nobody pass out.
Because it's Houston in the summer.
It's hot.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
year is the hottest summer ever.
It's crazy, but we still, but I every day. Like, what's today? Saturday?
Saturday, yes, sir.
If you was in Houston right now, it's not even 11 o'clock yet, right? We open at 11. It's about 40, 50 people in line right now.
Waiting.
Right now, waiting for the doors to open.
But Houston does that, though.
And you go for barbecue and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, typically they'll do it. Yeah. But most people will do it for something that they know they can't get anywhere else. And that's the thing, is I'm literally across the street from Whataburger.
I want to ask you about Drake coming there today, Jay Prince coming there today, Mike Tyson, you up in New York, Ludacris, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, all these people trying this burger, they all love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you want to see come through that door next?
That's a great question. I hadn't really thought about that.
Jay-Z.
No, probably B.
B, hell yeah, that'll be hard.
B.
B gotta come through.
Probably B. You know what I'm saying?
But if she come,
But
he
if
coming
B
too.
coming,
He coming too.
It's gonna be crazy.
So the burger fans in the company it's actually Blue. Blue, like, burger's her favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? So I've talked to Hov about, I was like, man, I got to get you a Trill burger. And Hov's like, look, we over here, we eating what we think is the best burger in the world right now. He said, I done been twice. She done been 3 times in 2 days. He said, but we can't say it's the best burger in the world yet
until you try
we
it.
ain't had your burger. I say, well, it sounds like I ain't worried about you. Sound like I need to get the burger the blue. I need to get the blue. Yeah, blue is the head.
Blue is the one running
Blue runs
things.
everything over there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful because I got a granddaughter. She run my family. She run us
That's the way it be.
raggedy, But I love the fact that, he sees what's happening, and he's, without having to say anything, he already knows. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody saying that you got the best burger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would really love to feed the only other queen that batters.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.